What's going on, my beautiful Gemini Aquamanai? Gemini, you know you are charismatic, funny, sexy as hell. You're passionate, you're loving, you're not easy to figure it out. You are a great lover. You got everything, Gemini, okay? So please love yourself, all right, Gemini? So happy full moon. This full moon is in the sign of Capricorn, Gemini, and today we are tapping into this full moon energy. We're asking Mother Water, okay, the spirit of water, for messages. So setting the intentions to be at service for my beautiful Gemini sun, moon, ascendant, or Venus sign. Okay, Gemini, here we go. I'm hearing forever young. I wanna be forever young. Da, 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 da. There is a sense of renewal, Gemini. Okay? And you know what I see, Gemini? I see progress. And you know what I'm hearing, Gemini? That things are going to fall into place. And there's no need to worry, okay? For some of you right now, relationships are looking very positive. Okay? I feel like some of you, Spirit is showing me in Caesars, you have already moved through releasing a past or past connections that were lingering, like the ghost of your exes were lingering, and there's a lot of movement forward for you, Gemini, okay? We want to look at matters of the house, the home, your self-worth, your self-value. We want to keep investing in your inner foundations, Gemini. I see you coming together with very important connection, people. There's going to be positive meetings. I'm hearing positive influence and influential people, okay? Some of you are going to be promoting. I'm seeing a ladder. Things are progressing, okay? It's very important, though, Gemini, to stay in your heart, to go into your heart, to stay grounded, okay? To speak and stand up for your values, for the things you value, for the things you believe. But I know, Gemini, that when we're talking about beliefs for you, you don't believe without critical thinking or investigating and bringing facts. And so, thank you, Gemini, for being you. All right? Spirit is saying no chasing, baby. I feel like a lot of you got it. You got the memo. There's no need to chase. You attract. That's right. You do attract, Gemini. All right? Spirit speaking of a period of isolation, okay? Remember also, Gemini, that sometimes when things don't go the way you expect it, or when you want it, or how you want it, that's not about the universe rejecting you, rejecting your ideas. This is just about preparations, okay? Communication, prayers, meditation, anything related to you communicating in writing music, creating music, posting, creating videos. Do whatever you need to do, Gemini, but this is a very important time for you to put yourself out there, okay? All right? Okay, beautiful. Beautiful, Gemini, beautiful. All right, let's see. We're going to go with this one, messages for Gemini. Ooh, well. We have sowing new seeds of abundance and prosperity. So your finances are improving, Gemini. There's going to be new opportunities, okay? New opportunities. I feel like a lot of you have paid already karmic debts, okay? We have the Jade of Diamonds, so more diamonds. You've been healing the Five of Pentacles. That's what I'm hearing. This energy is about you understanding your relationship with money, with attraction, with magnetism. Yeah, masculine, feminine energy, working together. We're not chasing. We're working through foundations, because if we want to build something that's going to be long lasting, if we desire to bring legacy, we have to work through the foundations. And so that's what it feels like to me. Okay? This is the energy of overcoming fears, okay? Saying no to situation, habits, people, jobs, anything that is not serving your highest good, okay? This is you learning to say yes and saying and learning to say no and being uncomfortable even with conflict. Yeah, the Eight of Spades is saying that you've been healing from father wounds. That's what I'm hearing. Healing the masculine, healing from father wounds. And so I feel like a lot of Gemini have been going or still are going through lessons related to discipline, to consistency, all right? Becoming your own cheerleader, becoming the person who you rely, okay, yeah, relying. So you are becoming a person that's very trustworthy. You can trust yourself. You know what I mean? Overcoming self-doubt. The Five of Cups is the Five of Hearts. So matters of the heart, there's been a lot of healing, or you still are moving, through your own, at your own pace, because we're talking about different people listening, right? But the Five of Cups is saying you are currently working through healing from disappointment, okay? And like I said, there's a sense of renewed hope and renewed faith. You see? I felt that. You are harmonizing the elements within you. There's an opening to your heart, and there's an opportunity for you to call in reciprocity, okay? And like-minded people, all right, Gemini? So stay in your heart. We have this Ace of Spades, letting go of the old and making room for the new ideas, new opportunities, new ways of improving when it comes to your finances, okay? Relationships are very important, all right? Stay in your heart. We have the Eight of Diamonds, which use your resources wisely. Like I said, healing the masculine. You are becoming more reliable, Gemini, more responsible. This Three of Hearts is speaking of you shifting when it comes to your perception, your perspectives, how you relate to yourself, to others, to the world. There's a lot more of I value myself. I know what I got to offer. You know what I mean? I'm not afraid to be vulnerable, to be seen. The Queen of Spades and the Nine of Diamonds. For some of you, you're going to be moving, relocating, okay? You're calling in your soul tribe. You're going to receive support. This Queen of Spades is talking about your self-worth and your self-value. Staying grounded, Gemini. Saying yes to the things that resonate with who you are and not selling yourself just because we are in lacking a scarcity, or because we're acting or making decisions from wounded places. Okay, Gemini? There might be some energies out there, jealousy, envy, unhealthy competition. I feel like this is related to an aspect to your career, to your job, there's always this kind of energy. And now, Gemini, if some of you are going through that shit of comparing yourself, come on, you do better. Gemini, you don't have to be, you don't really have to be doing that. Just stay focused on your foundations. Stay focused on improving your life. Virtue over vices. And now it is normal as a human, right? When we're doing inner child work and healing ancestral wounds and integrating shadow, sometimes jealousy, comparison comes. But how long do you want to stay in that energy, in that frequency? It's up to you. I feel, Gemini, that you know better. Okay, my love? And this Six of Spades says, accepting change and moving on. That's pretty amazing. Let's get some tea leaf or fortune cookies. I call them fortune cookies. Okay. Feather. Someone is undependable and insincere. Well, we have that energy here of unhealthy competition in gossip and drama. So please, Gemini, don't get involved with that. Wheel, indecisiveness, allowing your life to rumble aimlessly, okay? Some of you, we need to talk about that. Not making a choice is still making a choice, all right? So it's time to Work on your self-worth and your self-value. Become assertive. This is why I was speaking about the father wound, okay? When we are struggling with father wounds, we struggle with commitment, we struggle with decision making, we justify the whys we are not doing or doing things, and it's very easy to go into the martyr, into the victim, and into the Five of Pentacles, lack, scarcity, the beliefs that you are lacking in some kind of way. So please, Gemini, okay, face that. The dagger, fear, worries, and situations. We have broken which one? Which will be not grounded. And so, well, let's go deeper when it comes to that, because why, right? What is it? What is it? I'm curious. I want to know what's going on with that broken witch one. Okay, that was fast. So, okay. So what I'm hearing with this for, if some of you were having expectations of things playing out certain way, or like, yeah, expecting things to, like, you know, when we are very fixed and rigid and expecting the things are going to be as planned, things might not be unfolding the way you desire, all right? It is what it is. There are lessons always. Life is a journey. You know what I mean? We're healing. Victory in some endeavors. We have the eye, psychic ability, trust your intuition. We have rooster, an arrogant, bashful person you should not cross. Interesting. Pay attention to deception. Pay attention to, you know, you have psychic gifts, all right? Feel into things. The archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. We want to look at the shadow of mistrust. We want to pay attention to the people around you, Gemini. Okay? Please don't feed this kind of energy. If you know that there's some vultures around, if you know that there's some people out there that you cannot trust, like, don't give it attention. Just cut the cords. And then boom, new home, new attitude. All right. I feel that this is great, Gemini. I'm sending you so much love. Remember, life is a journey. We just have to go with it. Integrating light and shadow. See the bigger picture of life. I know you do that. All right. I love you. Peace and love.